Hello and welcome again. So today is the fourth online lecture on mobile application development course, and today we are going to discuss coffee ordering apps. In particularly, we are going to discuss what are implicit intents. So, and then we are also going to discuss nested layouts, and particularly we are going to discuss what intents are and how they can be very beneficial in creating attractive and powerful apps. So with that, let us go to Android Studio, and I'm going to once again create a new project. Click on creating new project, and I'm going to select empty view activity, click next, and here I'm going to give it a name of coffee ordering app, and you click finish. The rest of the setting are fine. Android Studio will generate various files for you that are needed in your project. So it is in particular it is going to create coding file and the rest file. So at the bottom you can see importing coffee ordering app Gradle project. So Gradle is making sure that all those files are synchronized and are correct. So it may take some time. And we are going to wait for it. Yeah, it will take few more seconds to create the complete project for us. Okay, so meanwhile let me okay, I think it has almost finished creating the project for you. Yes, it has. Now we'll go to app, and once again first we are going to design our app. So go to layout activity underscore main, and here I'm going to go to the code mode, and at the top I'm going to remove this constraint layout, and at the parent we are going to use, let me remove it, at the parent we are going to use scroll view. So make sure that at the bottom we also have a scroll view. Let me remove this unwanted code, and straight away in the scroll view we are going to add, remember we are creating a coffee ordering app that will be using implicit intents. So first let us design for this app. So a linear layout having a width of match parent and also height of match parent, and let us add some padding. So padding will be 20 dp, and for this linear layout we also have an id. So id will be activity underscore main, and the last property will be orientation, and in our case it will be vertical. So inside this linear layout we are going to add other views. The first one is edit text having width of match parent and height of wrap content, and then of course id, which is mandatory, which uniquely identifies, so it's a name field, and the hint is enter your name. So this is the hint, and then input type will be text caps word. text caps word, and minimum height will be 50 dp. So here I want to show something, that enter your name is a string. So we can also like add this string in our string file. So if we go there, extract string resource, enter your name, and the value will be entered your name, and that will be stored in the string file. So where is the string file? Here you can see the string file. Enter your name, this is the value, this is the variable, and enter your name is the value. Okay, so let us see what our apps looks like for the moment. So you can see enter your name appears at the top, and after that let us move on, and I am going to add another edit text having width of match parent and height of wrap content, and some other necessary fields such as ID. So this is actually address field, and hint will be @string enter your address. So this will be the hint. So let's see what. So this is enter your address is not present there in the string file, so we are going to add this string here, string name enter your address, enter your address. Okay, so here we are also going to use the same name, enter your address. Okay, so we have enter address, and the next property is input type, and once again input type is text caps word, and minimum height is 50 dp. So let me close it. So you can see enter your name, enter your address appears over there. Now the next thing is the next view is a text view, and it has width of wrap content and height of also wrap content, and the text will be toppings, and layout margin top, from top there will be 20 dp distance. So that is a text view, but we are going to add a style to this text view. So how can we add a style? So in order to add a style, we need to create a file. So I already have that file. So let me get that file for you. So you can see here we have a styles file. Let me open it. So I need this style file, and I am going to here in the values create style file and paste that particular style over here. So our style is header text style. So this text view will apply that style. So what is the style? The style will be @style header text style. So you can see header text style appears over there. Okay, so with that we are going to move on. So we have edited text view. Now we are going to add a checkbox having width of wrap content, height of wrap content. So there you can see a checkbox, ID, which is important, whip cream checkbox. So that will be the ID, and the text will be white cream, and the text size will be 16 sp. Okay, so there is something to discuss over here. The first thing is that again this topping text we can move it to the string. So click here, extract string resource, toppings, and we can also move this white cream, extract string resource, white cream. Okay, so we move on, and we are going to add another checkbox. So this checkbox will have width of wrap content, height of wrap content, and ID. So this will be chocolate checkbox, and the text will be chocolate, and not to forget text size 16 sp. So close it. So once again I'm going to move this chocolate to the string file. So this is your interface at the right side, and now we are going to add a text view having width of wrap content and height of wrap content. Let me get some space, and of course let us apply the style. So the style will be @style header text style, layout margin top is 18 dp, and the text will be quantity. So you can see quantity appears over there. And now I'm going to add another nested linear layout inside this layout. So linear layout having width of match parent, height of wrap content, and orientation of horizontal. So this is again a nested linear layout, and inside this nested linear layout we are going to add some views like button. So the width is wrap content, the height is also wrap content, so you can straight away see that button. Margin right, so this is the distance, 10 dp. Padding left 8 dp, and text will be minus sign. So in fact text will be minus, and on click what will happen, we are going to call a function called decrement. So now let us extract string resource, so the text is minus, whereas on the button a minus sign will appear. Okay, so this is the decrement button, and we can add another button like this one. Just copy it and paste it, and here this button will have a plus sign. So go to string and add string file and add a string name plus. So here you go. Okay, so we added these two button, plus button. In fact on click we will add increment. The rest is fine. One thing that we are going to do here is to add a text view in between these two buttons. So text view having width of wrap content, height of wrap content, and ID of quantity text view, and the text will be initially it will be 0, text color we are going to use hash 000000 as a text color. So you can see that 0 appears over here. And one last thing, text size. so it will be 30 dp. So now it is more visible. Okay, now it's fine. So you can see that 0 in the middle. I am going to move this 0 to, okay, this will be quantity and initial value is 0. Alright, so we have added two buttons inside nested linear layout, and let us move on and add a text view right below the nested linear layout. So text view having width of wrap content, height of wrap content, and a style will be header text style. Padding top 16 dp. Text will be order. So let us also extract this order to the order string file. So now after that I am going to add a text view having width of wrap content, height of wrap content, padding bottom, of 16 dp, the text will be order summary text, text color will be hash 000000. The text size 30 sp. So there you can see order summary text, and you can close it, and then we will add a button having width and height of wrap content, and this text will be order, and let us give it an ID. Submit order, so that will be in an ID, and on click we are going to call submit order function. So let us close it, and let us move this to the string file. Okay, order now. Okay, so let me see the string file. Okay, we added a button, and then the last thing, you can see that interface over here. The last thing that we are going to add is a text view, width and height of wrap content, padding bottom is 16 dp, id is summary text view, and okay, so the id is summary text view, and the text will be order summary, text size 30 sp, and text color will be 00000. Okay, let us put this order summary extract string resource. Alright, so and then we have a linear layout. So I think let me review whatever we have done so far. So inside a scroll view we have a linear layout, and so you can scroll if order summary is large, and then inside this linear layout, so we nest linear layout inside the scroll view. Inside this linear layout we have an orientation of vertical, so everything is placed vertically, you can see over here. And then we have edit text. So edit text is, you can see over here, edit text, enter your name, edit text field, enter your address, and then text field, we apply a style to text field for consistency. So we have header text style, so you can see this style over here. It has a width, height, gravity, text all caps, text size, text color, everything defined over here. So we apply that style to this text view for consistency. So this text view toppings, quantity and order are same, so that is why we apply the same style. And then we have two checkboxes, one is whipped cream checkbox and the other one is chocolate checkbox, having their specified properties and their values. And then we have text view, and then a linear layout. Text view is of quantity, then we have a linear layout having button and button. So we have two buttons, one is for decrement, one is for increment, and inside it we have the quantity, and then we put another text view called order and a button, yes, another text view or text order summary, yeah, text view, button and text view, and then we have a linear layout. So that is what is for today. I think that's is enough. So I'm going to see you when we add functionality to this app. So I'll see you in the next class.